NBC29 forecast.
Well, good Wednesday evening. We had cloudiness today. We had milder temperatures in comparison to where we've been the last several, and some good melting today. We're losing those clouds now. The winds are still going to be elevated. They're out of the south and southwest, preceding the next cold front that'll come through later tonight, but that'll keep temperatures from really plummeting, so it won't be as cold as recent overnights. 38 at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, and again, skies are clear currently. We have 37 in Madison. We've got 40 in Livingston, 42 right now in Waynesboro, 41 in Harrisonburg. You look at regional numbers, you see lots of 40s for most locations. We're running some 8 degrees warmer than this time last night. So preceding the front, we get those south-southwesterly winds. They'll shift around to the west by morning. The front that'll come through dry will settle to our south, and it will play into our forecast with a new storm by tomorrow night. So not as cold tonight, but of course with the melting today, do watch the refreeze, upper 20s to low 30s. We'll start with some sunshine tomorrow, but then the clouds win out and we gear up for tomorrow evening, tomorrow night with more snow to finish out the late week. Winter weather advisories are posted for much of our area, and we have winter storm warnings for the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Alleghenies out to the west. After sunset tomorrow evening, but closer toward 8 o'clock and beyond, the snow should become more widespread across the region. Initially at the onset, there still may be some rain mixed in, but it should be short-lived. We're looking at generally a range of 2 to 4 inches across much of the region. Again, as you climb with higher elevations, the totals will be a bit bigger and maybe 4 to 8. But as you go farther south, maybe just 1 to 2, it will be a quick hitter. And while it may begin as some wet snow, it may end a little bit powdery, but the system will be pulling offshore by early Friday morning. So again, much of the day here for Thursday is dry. It's tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, and some of the snow could be heavy, say between 9 and midnight, 2 in the morning before it ends. And then on Friday, we've got blustery cold conditions. The sun's back, but we've got the wind, and we're talking about wind chills here on Friday, pretty much in the teens and 20s, and higher elevations in single digits. We'll start Saturday morning with overnight lows in the single digits and low teens. So much colder air to follow behind this storm. You can see the clearing line from some of those clouds that we saw throughout much of the day, and essentially that front just lays down here across the Carolinas, awaiting another storm that'll develop along it. You see the snow back here across portions of Wyoming and back toward Nebraska and Kansas. That'll help spawn, that energy will help spawn a new storm just to our south. That'll track across the Carolinas and offshore by early Friday, and in its wake from the snow, it'll pull in this colder air, and that's what we'll have to deal with for Friday and the start of the weekend. So here we are tomorrow morning, upper 20s, low 30s. See a little bit of sunshine to start. Clouds win out, dry during the day, low to mid 40s, and then of course the timing of this. Most of this should begin very lightly, say after 7, 8 o'clock, but it could begin a little earlier. Sometimes the models do that with the actual setup, but here we are 6, 7, 8 o'clock. We have more widespread snow across the region. That takes us toward midnight, and then as we get, say, 2, 3 in the morning, it's beginning to pull away. Blustery and cold Friday morning, upper teens and low 20s, but colder with those wind chills, and most of us will be at or below freezing for highs on Friday. Temperatures tonight then in the upper 20s and lower 30s, partly cloudy. Do watch any refreeze tonight. Much of the day tomorrow is dry, and then we'll watch that snow roll in tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, tapering off before sunrise on Friday. So once again, we'll have to deal with, again, some hazardous travel and the implications and aftermath of another snowstorm. But cold here Friday and Saturday, and then the timing of another system on Sunday. If that rain gets in here early, we could have some icy issues. If it arrives later, say more toward midday afternoon, less of a threat with just a chilly rain, temperatures in the 40s.